Hello and welcome to another movie review here on my channel. Today we're going to look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh god. To be totally honest, before we start this review, this is probably one of the worst movies I have ever seen. I'll just say it right, straight out, it's one of the worst I have ever seen. So let's start with the story. The story is basically following April O'Neil, I think it is, if I remember correctly. Yep. Which is played by, where is it, Megan Fox. Anyway, it is played by I think it was Megan Fox, which actually played one of the main guy's girlfriend in Transformers trilogy, the first trilogy. She is playing April O'Neil. At the start, it starts actually kinda interesting, but quickly after that, it falls really hard on his ass, basically. The story starts off with she basically trying to question around some characters, some harbor workers and everything about what is it? I can't remember the name of this group because I don't care really. This is a group, I think it is, what is it? I can't remember actually. It is a group led by Shredder, basically, that is harassing the city at this moment. That is destroying things, stealing and everything. After a while, she actually come upon stealing an attempt at the harbor, and in the shadows she see a vigilante, basically, that is stopping these thieves and lately leave a mark and running away. She's trying to tell the magazines, or what is magazine, news magazine that she's working at, that or news channel, I can't remember. I think it's both, basically. Trying to tell them that what she has seen, but she doesn't have any evidence, so she is turned down, basically. After a while, she is trying to figure out who this guy is. She gets caught in a, what is it? Kidnapping attempt by this group, what is it? Led by Shredder. And after a while, we will see for the first time the Turtles, basically. We see a little small bit of them when they are actually releasing all the hostages that this Shredder group is holding, and they're basically running away. April O'Neil is following them, and after that we will see the Turtles for the first time. Oh boy, so computer animated they are. It's basically a computer that is doing them at the time they are walking around, following them. I don't know, they look so fake that is ridiculous. I don't know. It's one of the worst computer animations I've seen so this year, or from 2014, basically. One of the worst, actually. And I have seen some movies that have just been straight out weird. I've seen a Maleficent that actually looked a little bit better, actually. But anyway, they are trying to make her think that it's a dream, but that doesn't succeed. And after that, they are basically threatening her that if she tells anyone, they are going to come after her. After that, she's trying to figure out, because she heard a name, I think it was Raphael or Donatello or anything. And after that, she finds out that they were the Turtles that were in the lab where her dad worked. Her dad is basically dead at this point, and she was a girl, and they were the lab Turtles, or that her dad actually worked with. And because of that, she actually rescued them when the fire turned out in the lab. Her father worked, her dad died, but she saved the turtles and their mentor or dad, Rat or Mouse, I can't remember his name. Anyway, he's one of the coolest characters actually in this movie, and he's actually one of those that actually makes this movie actually jump a small bit, but it's a really small bit. After that, they lead her to their, mansion or hall or where they actually live, and this rat person, I can't remember the name, it is not Shredder, it is another name, I can't remember, I'm sorry for that. Their mentor is basically telling her their backstory, and she saved them, so she is basically their god, and of that he tells her how they actually how they have mutated and how they learned their kung fu or karate or whatever kind of martial art they actually use from a book with pictures in it in Japanese or Chinese. I don't know how they actually understand that language, but anyway, just go with it, basically. I can say this: the fighting scenes are really interesting. They're sometimes cool, sometimes just bad. After a while, the Shredder group actually finds out where they hide out, and a fight basically happen. The reason the fight actually happened and why they actually want the turtles is that they actually have an antidote in them that is, a serum or whatever that Shredder actually wants, because he's going to poison all the city, and with this poison they're going to get filthy rich because they're going to sell it to everyone. Yes. And because of that, they caught 3 of the turtles. Raphael was the only one that they didn't caught because they think he's dead. Their mentor is near death after this fight, and they are going basically after Shredder and his team. They also have another bad guy, I can't remember his name, which actually worked with April's father, and he's basically one that is going to produce this antidote. But he's a minor character in my opinion. He isn't good at all. He's just there for some reason. Even he's a great actor, his lines isn't well written. It's just weird. After that, there's Raphael, April O'Neil, and her goofy sidekick, which is basically hitting on her, which is played by... What is his name? He's from Arrested Development, Arnett. I can't remember his first name. I think he's Arnett. Anyway, they are going after these turtles. Arnett, we basically see the turtles for the first time. He's freaked out a little bit, but goes with it, I believe. Anyway, and after that, they rescue them. They're stopping Shredder, and basically end. Overall, the effects on the environments are lackluster. The environments are cool, but when it comes to effects, they are lackluster. The computer animation, as I said, on the turtles are bad. They look so fake that it is ridiculous. Doesn't look realistic at all. Their mentor is and Shredders are only 2 great looking characters in this movie when it comes to computer animation. The fight scenes sometimes can be cool, but are ultimately really bad. They are just jumping around. I know that is basically martial art, but when the camera is spinning around like it is, you can get kind of weirded out by it. When it comes to acting, it is lackluster. The acting isn't that great at all. It is just weird, straight out weird. Sometimes they are trying to throw in some comedy, but it doesn't succeed at all. It is just bad, just really One scene that is actually really fun is that the Turtles is basically standing in the elevator and they do music with their weapons. A really kind of neat scene, actually. But after that, it just turned bad. Overall, this movie isn't my cup of tea. I just didn't like it at all. Everything felt fake, everything felt bad, and everything, yeah. This movie will get my lowest rating of all time on this channel. It will get a 2.9 out of 10. And as for the reason for that is lackluster story, bad animation effects, okay environments, okay Sheridan, the Memento were basically the other two characters that looked great when it comes to computer animation. The acting just, as I said, bad. But yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's all for today, folks. Till next time. Bye.